Is the Player of the Month Odegaard SBC worth completing? Let's find out.
Yes, Rob. So it's a card that I'm sure you were very excited for, being an Arsenal fan and all. But the thing that I'm here to ask is, can he play CDM? It's a crazy statement, I know, but I think he's the kind of card that he's not quite good enough for Cam at the stage of the game that we're at.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are going to be looking at him and thinking, can he do that attacking CDM? You know, the attacking centre mid sort of role. What's he like?
I think he can. It's not that it's the question I was expecting you to come out with.
Yes.
First things first. But I think he can. You look at 63 defending, boys, if you've watched the channel for a while, you will know 60 defending or above, my ears start to prick up. I'm like, that's a CDM in the making right there.
Yes.
I think the good thing about his defensive stats are the two highest ones, interception and defensive awareness, arguably the two most important, or 71. Not
yeah,
terrible.
For sure. I completely agree there.
Yeah, he's also got 87 stamina, so he doesn't like his physicality in that sort of sense. You know, he can keep going for the whole game, not an issue whatsoever. I don't find his aggression like too bad. Like I say, it does feel higher than 69. I know in real life he's an absolute press machine, but he's not. You know, he's not going to be an absolute ball winner like that type of like Essie and Vieira type of player. He's going to be your attacking one. Don't expect him to pitch in too much defensive stuff. So I suppose if you go into it sort of expecting that, then you'll be pretty happy with your return because of what he can do for you going forwards.
Okay. So that's kind of one of the questions somewhat answered. But the next thing, Rob, is he good enough to play Cam? Because his pace and his shooting are kind of just a bit like they're just all right. Do you know what I mean? Like we're at the point now where 86 pace, 84 shooting. It's nothing really that special, to be honest with you.
It's not, unfortunately, no. That's the thing. So I did use him at Cam. Actually, it's the first time I've really used a formation with a Cam this year. I've been kind of rocking out 4-4-2, 4-2-2 all year, but I switched to a 4-3-3-4. If you want to see a tactics video, boys, let me know. I did quite enjoy it for a whole weekend league. And it made it fun. Genuinely, it made it fun, you know, using different players in a different formation. I think we were saying on stream the other day, boys, quick plug, go follow us on Twitch if you want to see our streams. Team of the Year stream next Friday. Very exciting stuff. But it made it fun. I think at this stage of the game, your teams are very stale. If you're saving packs like us, you're committed to the Team of the Year cause. Your team's not changing a whole lot. You can get a little bit boring playing your weekend league, playing your rounds with your same old boring team, your same old boring tactics. Get someone in, have a little bit of fun. That's what I did, and it rejuvenated it. Do you know what I mean? In that sort of sense, it's not gonna displace anyone in your main team, but just have a little bit of fun. You know, still got to 11 wins easily. It's a lot of fun, boys.
There we go. So, do you think he's good enough for Cam in more of a kind of high level team, or do you think he's just a little bit off the pace? Do you think?
I'd say a little bit off the pace. He's got all the right makings to be it, but maybe, like you say, lacking a little bit of pace, bit of shooting, bit of like the cutting edge. That being said, his dribbling and his passing absolutely fantastic. He's got the 5-star skills as well. If you are a skills merchant, like I know Jack is, you're gonna love him.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. Upgraded weak foot, unfortunately, only to a 3-star. I was hoping for a 4-star, but a little bit tight of him, I think that.
So tight, so incredibly tight, considering that this is only a +1 over his other, most recent card. Come on, guys, come on here. Give the man some more foot action. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What was his dribbling like, Rob? Because it looks incredible. His stats, and he's lean as well. So I'm guessing he was pretty nice on the ball.
Yeah, he was very nice on the ball. He's not the smallest, 5'10". It's a great height from what I hear. He is nice on the ball. The 5-star skills, like we always say, it makes them dribbling feel better. When you can do your scoop turns and stuff like that, it feels nice coming off that. I don't have a problem with his dribbling whatsoever. He's not. I don't know who's the best dribbler. Like Jairzinho, I'd say is a little bit better than him. I think that Jairzinho's dribbling is outrageous. But you're not going to struggle to like jink in and out of players and whatnot. The only thing I wish is that he was a little bit faster to sort of, when he's coming out the dribbles, to sort of burn away from it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Kind of lacking that explosiveness a little bit to get out of. When you skill someone, you need to get a bit. It's useless being a 50 pace 5-star skiller because you can get past a man, but they'll catch you right back up. So you need that kind of that burst of acceleration, like you say, Rob, to get away from them and then stay away from them as well. So to me, he looks like he's like a couple of upgrades short of being a really good card. And I think, to be honest with you, the fact that this is an 89 rated card just doesn't look quite right to me, personally. No. But What can you do? Rob, I don't think I've got any more questions. Is there anything that you really didn't like about the card that you want to talk about?
Not really. I'd say his shooting actually felt a little bit better than 84 and didn't really have a problem with it. You know, we always said left footers always have a bit of a juice shot. He's got outside foot shot as well, which is always nice, spanking it across the keeper. It's one of those where, you know, I've got Puskas, so obviously it didn't compare to his at all, but it's not like he scores goals you'd expect him to, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he does his job.
Absolutely.
Comes to work 9 till 5, clocks in, clocks out, and that's it. You don't get anything else out of him.
Onto his end card then, Jack. I've gone for an 8.25. Like I say, nothing major, amazing, but you know, this stage of the game, he can do you a job at cam. If you just start the game, you're an Arsenal fan, you're an Odegaard fan like I am. It's a must complete if you're not your Arsenal fan, in my opinion. Get him in. Just bring him off the bench, use him as a bit of fun. I enjoyed it. Boys, it made FIFA fun for me for a weekend. Believe it or not, Weekend League was fun using this card.
Scary.
Yeah, maybe if we're lucky enough, he'll get a Team of the Year nominee. He's been pretty good recently. Maybe they'll treat us. Who knows? He was nominated. Could get an honourable mentions card. Fingers crossed, boys. But yeah, like I say, not gonna light up your team or anything like that. But a good fun card to get in for fairly cheap as well. The value, I went for a 6.5. It's an 85 rated squad and an 82 rated squad. It would be a higher value, but I think the fact that I have no fodder, so I assume none of you have much fodder either with all the fodder packs and stuff, and if you're not opening packs, I'm on my knees.
It's a bit of a hard sell.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a hard sell, I think, in 85 and 82.
The good thing is, though,
he's out for a while.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
But, you know, you look at maybe Mkhitaryan as an example, who was, 10k cheaper than him.
Yeah.
And arguably probably a little bit of a better card, really, now that he's had the upgrade. But it's one of those that, I don't think it's terrible value, but at the same time, I won't be rushing out as complete, to be honest.
No, exactly, there you are. In terms of chem style, it's a hunter, boys. Shooting and pace, get it up. They're the two things that are lacking, really. A shadow, I think, it's a bit pointless. Maybe if you're playing centre mid, but I'd still probably go over hunter. I think his defending is past saving, perhaps.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, get the hunter on him, boys. Get scoring some goals.
Yeah. Well, there you go, lads. That has been the Martin Odegaard review for you. Good player, maybe just not quite good enough for us big ballers at the current stage of FIFA that we're at. If you've enjoyed today's video, boys, make sure you do leave a like, drop a subscription down below. We've got plenty of new content in the works. Backpage 2.0 YouTube content is coming very, very soon. Make sure to follow us down on Twitch as well. We are going live for Team of the Year, like Rob says. We've got so many save packs, it's outrageous. And it's gonna be carnage. So yeah, join us there. But until next time, guys, I've been Jack.
I've been Robbie.
And we'll be back. Again, we'll see you in the next one.
See you later.